Hello everyone, it's Dare here from DoubleDare.net, and I'm gonna welcome you to my very first video. Yay! I'm so excited about this. Now, this very first video is gonna be a Hearthstone one. It is gonna be an arena match from a very special arena run I did recently as mage, and I guess you'll see just in a second why it's so special. Now, some comments about the audio that you'll hear. It's not actually from the match that I did. Because when I was recording I accidentally put on a very bad microphone, so you could hear random pieces of conversation coming in once in a while, which is just a no-go. But other than that, it should be fine. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I did enjoy playing it at least. So yeah, have fun! So for my very first video here on DoubleDare.net, I will be showing you guys a special arena run that I did recently. It was 11-2, and this is the very last game, as you can see. I'm just gonna go through my deck here so you can see the cards I have. 3 fireballs, a lot of 4-drops, so that's really great. And we're off! Gonna find a worthy opponent for my mage deck. Any minute now. And we have found a worthy opponent for this last arena match, which is gonna be Uther the Lightbringer, or the Paladin. Now, for my starting hand, I will be tossing Flamestrike as it simply has too high mana cost, and the Violet Teacher as I already got the Chillwind Yeti. I will go second. So I get the coin too. Now we'll have a courtesy greeting to greet my opponent, of course. And for the very first round I will be dropping my Mana Worm. It's a very strong opening hand. Well, opening card, I guess. As it also triggers its power from its ability from the coin. So my opponent chooses Blessing of Wisdom, which actually kind of screws me over, as this turn I should be coining and then using Shattered Sun Cleric on my Mana Worm, but I don't, because of the Blessing of Wisdom and also because of nerfs. I've never really gotten this far in Arena before. And this will result in a very big misplay, as my opponent will be using the Raging Walking, which trades very nicely with my Mana Worm. So I'm gonna use this time my Shattered Sun Cleric, and because I don't quite have enough to killing the Raging Walking, I'm gonna get great value out of my coin. Yay! And I also give my opponent a card. Now I'm gonna be playing a bit risky since I have a Pyroblast in my hand. I need to kind of rush my opponent down to at least 10 life before round 10. So I'm gonna be giving him a lot of cards. Now I got a Fireball in my hand to kill his Sending Shield Master, but I'm just thinking about if I should trade my 2 minions, which would maintain board control. So. And now I'm thinking if I should give him another card, and I'm just like, whatever, let's do it. So there we go. I think I got quite the value out of my Mana Worm at this point. He's done some good amount of damage and it's cleared one of his cards. Well, actually 2 cards if you think the Blessing of Wisdom. My opponent is taking his time. He's really considering his options, and he's then gonna use the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I could be putting out, dropping out a 4-drop here, but I believe I'm gonna put down the Armani Berserker, use my hero power to kill his hero power, and then use my Shattered Sun Cleric to kill his Flesh-Eating Ghoul off. And there's the Armani Berserker. So I clear his board and I still maintain 2 powerful minions on my side of the board. And well, just gonna give him another card because why not? And also my hero power can trigger the enrage on the Armani Berserker, so potentially next round I could be using, dishing out 9 damage to my opponent, unless of course he has something he can do about it, like a taunt minion, or the move he's gonna do here, which is actually quite good. He's gonna hit my guy for 1 and then consecrate. Use consecration, which clears my board. Now, fortunately, I am in quite a strong position card-wise, so I'm gonna drop down either the Chillwind Yeti or my Water Elemental. It's gonna be Chillwind Yeti for now, because I figured it has more damage than the Water Elemental, and he doesn't have anything on the board right now. And as we wait for my opponent, I'm just gonna click on the board a little using the catapult. Now my opponent is taking his time. He's really considering his options here, which you should, of course. And he's gonna put down the S6 Swarm Boost and a Frostwolf Warlord, and then hit me for 1, because might as well. Now I have a Stormpike Commando, I believe it's called, the Dwarf, which will clear his ooze. And I'm thinking I just need to get him down to 10, so I'm gonna use my hero power on his guy, his Frostwolf Warlord, and then go to the face with his Yeti. So he will have to trade with one of my cards with his Frostwolf Warlord. That's my reasoning behind it, at least. He is at 8 mana, so he could be using another consecration. I mean, he only used 1 so far. He could be having another one, and in that case, he would need to take 3 damage off my Yeti. Now, I have board control, and we have the same cards because I've been giving him so many cards over the past round with my Manavium. And here he comes, a Hammer of Wrath. And yeah, this is a post-production, so I know what's gonna happen. So yeah, he cleared my board, and suddenly he has the board control. Now I drew another one of my fireballs, so let's clear his guy and get my Water Elemental out. And suddenly I'm back in the lead. Now my Paladin opponent here is once again taking his time. I mean, my Water Elemental is quite a strong minion, but he has Tyrian Fordring and a secret. Now I want to know what that secret is, I guess. So I'm gonna use my hero power, which doesn't trigger. So at least it's not Noble Sacrifice, which is really great. That would have screwed me over pretty much. And well, if my opponent doesn't use any healing here, I have won the match, and I would be going 12-2. However, he could heal himself here somehow, or he could use his Tyrian Fort uses his Tyrian Fordring for his benefit, which, when I think about it, actually wouldn't help him at all. He had to heal himself somehow, like with a Farseer, from a Farseer or Priest of the Loon. He's gonna use a good combo here, though. He's gonna use his Hammer of Wrath and card with charge ability. I don't really remember what's it called. And then he's gonna kill off my Water Elemental with Tyrian Fordring, which doesn't get frozen because it doesn't take any damage from the Divine Shield. And he is then gonna put another Divine Shield on his Tyrian Fordring, using all his mana and giving me the win. Yeah, Pyroblast, hooray! That card is pretty amazing. Of course, well played, GG, as it's called, as I would say, which I'm saying after every game. I don't think it's, even if I win pretty hard, I don't think it's bad mannering at all. I just think it's like shaking hands after a game of football. And here you can see my very first arena 12 keys. I usually go 3-3 or 3-4, so I was very excited for getting this 12 wins. And you're gonna see my gold skyrocket here, as well as getting a nice gladiator's longbow and a pack. So let's just go open the pack, shall we? To see if I got anything more from this great run. And the mandatory. Let's look if we have any more than rares, which we don't, unfortunately. But we did get a golden common and a young priestess, which I believe is just gonna go to dust. That was my very first video, guys, here on DoubleDare.net. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future soon, I hope.